comedian David Boyle, and I'm quitting alcohol. So day 2 on the roof, and I had to go pick up some materials. Obviously, that takes a while. Getting the materials took me from 9:15 in the morning to 11:30 a.m. So after getting to the job, setting up the ladder, organizing a couple other things, I was on the roof at midday. What a fucking nightmare. And it was windy as fuck up there today as well. Arctic blast, they were calling it. My hat flew off my fucking head and my fucking head got sunburnt. But there was no time to jump back down and grab it. There was work to be done. There were holes to be patched. So I did some patching from about midday to 1:30. And then I started to get a little bit hungry. And the other section I needed to patch up, I pulled some shit up and it was wet underneath. And I'm like, I can't do it while it's wet. I need that to dry out. The sun has to dry out the wet stuff before I patch it up. I better go down and get a feed for an hour. No, it wasn't an hour. It was like 45 minutes. So I went and got some bacon and eggs. I went and got some bacon and eggs at 2 p.m. A late breakfast. I hadn't eaten all day. I was just go. So I had some bacon and eggs. Then I got back on the roof probably around the 2 o'clock, 2:15, I think it was. Something around that time. I wasn't keeping my eye on the clock that fucking diligently. But I got back, did a little bit more patching, and then fucking 3 o'clock, I got to go pick up my son from school. So fucking, that was it. But it's not how many hours you do in the day. It's the work you do while you're there. And I did a pretty good fucking job on this roof in the hour and 45 minutes I was there. I think we have a waterproof roof again. Either that or I've redirected the water and there's going to be water damage somewhere else on the roof. Either way, I'm not going to work tomorrow. I've chucked a sickie. I've had 2 huge days and I'm like, I can't come Wednesday. I've got to take my car and get the brakes fixed. It's fucking miles away. And yeah, I won't be coming tomorrow. That's all you need to know. I'll be back Thursday and Friday though. Don't you worry about that. I need to collect my money. If I was running my own business, honestly, it would go into receivership within like 6 weeks of opening. Like my own construction business. You always forget when you have these big ideas like, oh, I want to open a restaurant. Oh, I think I'll buy a crane and start a crane business. Everyone always forgets you actually have to do the work still. You don't just open a restaurant and that's it. You put in 16-hour days, 7 days a week for fucking 8 years to hopefully maybe turn a profit someday. That's business. When I'm daydreaming about opening a business, opening the business is the only part of the daydream I do. Just opening the business and then money comes. I skip the middle. I open the business and then I chill on a beach somewhere. That's my whole daydream. The section I skip is the main part of the whole undertaking, the hard work. This is the reason I never opened a business, amongst other things. I never enjoyed doing anything enough to work hard at, except comedy, obviously. Obviously comedy. No, but seriously, all you need to do to start a business is buy like some tools. That's it. My mate who knows nothing about fences and has never built a fence in his entire life, just opened a fencing business. I'm like, when did you become a fencer? You just got out of jail fucking 6 months ago. He's like, yeah, I'm a fencer now. I'm like, you are fucking more than a fencer, that's for sure. But he's working hard as a fencer. He's putting in the hours, he's doing the work. I was never willing to do that. I just used to look at my bosses at fucking different jobs and how hard they were working and just go, what is motivating you to fucking do this? You're fucking here at 5 a.m. You fucking leave at night. You do it 6-7 days a week. You've done it for fucking 20 years. What for? A boat? That's insane. Just fucking swim. And then you see them when they finally fucking get financially comfortable. Their health starts falling apart. Like fucking Boilermakers, fucking staring into the flash for 30 years, going blind at like 45, breathing in all those fumes. Fucking crane drivers with bad backs and like deep vein thrombosis. Tylers with bad backs, bad knees. Brickies, just complete messes. It's like, was it worth it? Maybe it was. A few of them seem to be enjoying themselves, but I don't know if the fucking juice is worth the squeeze. Another mate of mine started a concrete polishing business. I fucking spoke to him for about 2 hours about shining and polishing fucking concrete. Him and 3 dudes put in like fucking 60,000 each to start a concrete polishing business. What motivates you to do that? I suppose it's better than working for someone else. That's what motivates you, actually, because I've been basically self-employed the last 2 days and I've done about 3 hours work. Don't tell my wife that because I'm pretending I'm really slogging out there, slogging for the family, sacrificing. But honestly, I've done, let's say, 2.5 hours work. That's what happens when I'm my own boss. I don't even want to do the 2.5 hours over 2 days. I need to get that down to like 0. Even 5 minutes would be too much. But it definitely is better working for yourself if you're motivated. Like if you're a hard worker for someone else, you might as well start a business yourself because then you can work for yourself. If you're not a hard worker, your business is going to fail. You might as well just work for someone else for like whatever fucking wage you can get. You know what I mean? If you're not a hard worker, don't even daydream about working for yourself. And it's always the cunts that aren't hard workers that daydream about working for themselves as well. You think you're going to go from a lazy piece of shit to a go-getter just because it's your own business? I highly doubt it. Anyway, thank God I've got a day off tomorrow. I couldn't have fucking turned up tomorrow. Too much for me. I'm really looking forward to tomorrow now. Anyway, that will do for tonight. If you're enjoying the podcast, give it a share around. Hit me up on social media on Boyle Comedy on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And I'll see you the fuck later.